Man, it is a rainy day in Central Florida, but that's not going to slow us down from finishing the LS Miata, hopefully seeing Taylor, and that's it, we're wrapping it up.
And now, you're watching the You Must Pay Before You Can Eat at the Chinese Buffet of YouTube. Welcome to BodeVision.
Hey, so what is up and welcome. So today's an exciting day. Like I said, we're wrapping up the Miata, and also it's an exciting day because if you're interested, I got Betty White registered, insured, back on the road. I needed to get new tires for her just up front because she had a flat, and then I picked the other worst tire. No, I got two new ones on the front, two decently good ones in the back. I mean, they weren't even bad to begin with. It's just one was flat and it got debeated in the whole thing. So I'm gonna be driving that around a lot more. I got somebody wanting to come see the Mustang on Saturday. Hopefully they buy it because that'll be more money in the pocket, more money in the channel that I can put to create content and have fun projects. And speaking of projects, and well, this isn't speaking of projects, but if anybody's interested in buying my truck, this is a 1997 Dodge Ram 2500, 5.9 straight 6 Cummins turbo diesel, 4-wheel drive. It's the whole 9 yards, full tow package, everything you could ever want to pull a race car trailer, to pull a boat, to pull anything. Comment down below if you want more information on the truck, and if you're serious, we can get that set up. I'm asking 10 grand for it. If you want the truck, 10 grand, it's yours, let me know. So let's stop being sidetracked. Let's get over to the Miata and kind of come up with a game plan. So now what's left to do is I got the lips mounted on, rear bumper's got to go on the car, got the hood up, front bumper's got to go on the car, and then the roof. If you did not see the roof video and you're watching this video, man, you are missing out because this thing turned out awesome. I definitely recommend going back to check out that video if you have not seen it. And if you're already at the end of this and you haven't seen all of the videos, just go back to the beginning of the playlist and start from the beginning till you eventually end up here, and then we'll move on as soon as you get here, or if you're already at this point, we'll just move on. Let's get the bumpers put on the car. Yeah. Now that these are my last couple of hours with the car, what I always like to do when I'm working on any car, customer car, my friend's car, any car in general, I always like to take a couple hours to clean up the car real nicely. They didn't bring me a dirty, dusty car, so I don't want to return them a dirty, dusty car. And even if they did give me a car that was kind of dirty, I like to just vacuum it up anyways because I'm cleaning up my mess. And if I clean up a little bit of their mess along the way, that's just fine. They're going to be that much more happy with a clean car, fresh paint all around. It's all about the customer's feeling in the end. I want them to feel like they brought me a good car and like I took care of it and I returned them a good, well, clean, maintained car. So with the Miata, I'm gonna get it vacuumed out, wiped out, the whole 9 yards detailed. We already got it waxed, wiped down, give it a final wipe down, and Taylor's on his way right now.
She messed around with a folk named Smokey. She loved him,
Now, unfortunately, it's not as sunny outside as I would like to be able to show you guys all the flakes kind of going crazy, but you can get an idea. Let me know what you think of the final car. Now again, it doesn't look exactly how I would like it right now just because of the conditions outside. I wish the sun was out on it so that way you can see the flakes really dancing. But if you guys are following this car and you're following Taylor's channel, I'm sure you're gonna see this car all over the place. And right now, if it looks a little funny, the bumper's just hanging on there because Taylor's gonna put it on the trailer. We're gonna pull the bumper off. I don't have the hood down all the way. Speaking of the hood, let's look under the hood. Dang, and look at that. The sun's peeking through, so let's get a better look at it now. Dude, no matter what, I do not think the camera's doing this car justice. The flakes just go crazy when the sun hits it. And one thing that I wanted to point out that I always do when I'm doing a color change, because I think it makes a huge difference, is doing underneath the hood and also doing inside the fenders, everything. We don't want to see any trace of any red on the car when the hood's open, because the hood, I mean, that's like the centerpiece. The LS motor in this car is so awesome. So I wanted to make sure my paint job complemented all of Taylor's hard work. And I think I did a good job. So I just got off the phone with Taylor. He said he's on his way. He should be here any minute. I don't know if I'm gonna leave it out in the sun in case it rains, or I might put it back in the shop. Who knows, we'll see. And then we'll see what he thinks.
It's so good just seeing it all one color in general.
No, I know. It's darker right now.
Yeah, no, it's sick. From back there, you can't even tell. Oh my God.
Dude, in the
damn,
and in the sun, it is completely
holy
different.
Shit, dude, it looks so sick right now.
Yeah, you see the roof, man?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, oh, it looks so like classy. Oh my God, it looks so sick. I thought it would look totally out of place, this color stock body, but
no, dude, it looks.
But it looks fine, even stock body.
Oh, with the carbon matching the flake.
Oh
too.
yeah, he did the flake on the carbon too.
All right, so the man himself here, Taylor, what do you think about seeing the car for the first time?
Dude, I'm blown away, blown away. Like I said, I've never had a car painted, ever. The only cars I've had with nice paint just came with nice paint. So like, to pick a color and kind of come up with a theme with Adam and him come up with such cool ideas, and then to like see it come to life in such a short time, that still blows my mind. 3 weeks. The man was true to his word, like exactly 3 weeks.
Yeah, I'm trying to change the game for the painters who have cars for months and months at a time.
Yes, dude, everyone I know gets their car painted, it's months. And like, when you said 3 weeks, I was like, okay, so maybe a couple months, you know, and then 3 weeks later you're like, it's ready.
Yeah, we got the car ready for SEMA. If you're going to SEMA, come no, not at that level yet, but
No, not that level.
no, but dude, it'll get there though. I mean, thank you so much for yeah, I know, dude. Dude, and I've heard some of the cars at SEMA swirls all over. Let's not get into
SEMA's, I've been there every year for the past 5 years and I don't care to go.
Oh, really? So you're not going this year? Nah. Huh. But yeah, man, thank you so much for letting, like, dude. Sincerely, dude, thank you so much for letting me do it. I mean, it really means so much. And for all my new subscribers, thank you guys so much for joining us and coming over from your channel. I mean, I really do appreciate it, dude.
Yes, and thank you guys for caring enough about the build to follow it over. Yeah. You know, and thanks to Adam for actually filming the process, because I know a lot of you wanted to see it, and this is something a lot of you are interested in, and I'm interested in myself. Like, it was nice for me to be able to see the process, and it's not like I could be here every day filming the process because I don't have time. So it's kind of like we got the best of both worlds there. You guys get to see all the content of how it happened and how it came together, and I didn't have to be here to do it because I wouldn't have been able to. So, like, I don't know, I'm stoked on the whole thing. I'm really stoked that, like I said, like it didn't just go from, okay, I'm dropping the car off, okay, I'm picking the car up, here it is. It's like the process is there, and you guys got to like enjoy the ride of the paint process, which, I don't know, this whole car has been like a roller coaster of a build, and to be able to see that part and not just like have to cut that part out of the whole process is cool to me.
Yeah, like I was telling him earlier on his video, if you guys haven't seen his video, that's already up by now. Go check that out. But we owe it to you guys to see the build. Everyone that's been here for every one of his upload, and there's a whole bunch of you out there that really wanted to see the car. We needed to do justice and do right by you and show you the process, not skip anything out at all.
Exactly.
And also, one of my most favorite things about working on this car was your mentality going in. Like, you understood what it was, you understood how it was dented, you understood that it's not going to be perfect, and you just said do your best. And that is what I enjoy the most, just being able to work.
Yeah, and I'm not going to come here and like nitpick every little dent, because I know it's going to get messed up, and I know that it's going to have to get repainted at some point, and the doors are going to get caved in. Yeah,
and a lot of the people that I work with, they want the most for the least. And it's so frustrating because I can, like, and they'll bring me stuff like bumpers completely ripped in half, and they like, dude, can you fix this? It's not going to be much more, is it? And it's like,
and they expect it to be perfect.
Right. And then they complain, and I mean, just to be able to do something that I truly have a passion to do and not have any pressure, it comes out better in the end anyways, like that.
Yeah, because you're not worried or then overthinking every little step. You're just doing it and getting it done. And it was fun to like leave it to you to kind of figure out what to do with it, you know, because I had a base idea in mind. I wanted flake, I wanted it black, and I wanted flake, and then you pretty much took it from there, you know. And it was fun to let you come up with that, because
that's how everybody should be,
right? Because
you're gonna get the best. Exactly. If I go, just say, if I'm going to a restaurant, I'm not gonna tell the chef how to
cook your food.
Right. Exactly. Let the chef do his thing. Let the painter do his thing. Let the welders for the exhaust do their thing. Let everybody do their thing. That's the best at their thing.
If you're not doing it yourself, they obviously know more than you do.
Right. To a certain extent. You know what you want. You know. But
you know what you want, but like, yeah, I don't know. I guess it depends on who you are. But for me, like, you're gonna be able to come up with way better ideas for painting something than I am. You know, I'm like, black with flake. How does that work? Do you put flake in the thing? I don't know. Black with flake.
Right, and I think a lot of people, but we're not going to get into it too much. I think a lot of people, when they think flake, they actually mean pearls, which is what you see in factory car. That is so subtle. Where flake is actually a lot more heavy. Like, I don't know if this would be good on just like some normal daily car.
I don't think so.
So flakes, pearls, it's all different. We're not going to get into that, but this is perfect for the car. And I mean, just look at it. We've already looked at it hundreds of times, but I mean,
you can't stop looking at it. This is just my favorite part. Like, I didn't even think of this, and when you said it, you brought it up, you're like, oh, what about something on the roof? Like, it's so cool. It just, I don't know, it really sets off the car.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And look at it with the clear coat, how you just, like, it just disappears completely, and then all the depth. And I mean, I could not be more happy with how the car came out. So
God, it's just so cool.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna let you take off. We'll load up the car and then you'll be on your way. Any final thoughts?
Dude, amazing job. Like, seriously, I mean, on every aspect of it, coming up with cool stuff, you know, the time frame, filming all the content, like giving your viewers and my viewers like a way to see this. Like, I mean, in every aspect of this, like, you knocked it out of the park, and I just could not have gone with a better person to paint this. We're totally on the same page. You're not like, no, it's my paint job, I'm going to take 2 months and make it perfect, knowing what I'm going to do with it. You understood, hey, this is what you're going to do with it, this is what you're okay with, you know, let's do it that way it's easier to fix in the future. Like, I just feel like it worked very well.
Yeah.
You know, both of us together. Like, it could not have gone better.
I definitely agree, and I hope there's more work with us in the future.
There absolutely will be.
That is awesome. So,
yeah.
cool, man.
Yeah. Are you ready?
Yep, go ahead.